Today in PA is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania. Stay nice and cozy this season by heading to Renewal to get 20% off every window and door with nothing down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Call 717-727-7558 or drop by rbacentralpa.com/deals for more information. Offer ends December 31st. A local group caught a predator the other day, but the legality of their actions may be questionable. Meanwhile, Penn State has been sued. Some of you med-ed customers may lose power tomorrow. Lastly, the Blue Angels are coming to Pennsylvania. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Carnegie attorney Paul Lovarro was arrested in Jefferson County over the weekend over accusations that he was trying to solicit a minor for sex, reports Pittsburgh's Action News 4. The sting that caught him was conducted by 814 Pred Hunters, a self-described non-profit group of about 20 people that's taken it upon themselves to expose local online child predators. Pred Hunters were the ones who posed as the 15-year-old Lovarro thought he was meeting with, providing authorities with the explicit messages that took place, and were even there with cops when Lovarro was arrested. However, legal analyst Phil DiLucente questions the legality behind the actions of the group and others like them, like Musa Harris, who this podcast and PennLive have talked about before. DiLucente believes that, quote, the intent of this organization is good, unquote, but, quote, it fails when it comes to the law. Unless you're an authority figure such as a cop, he says, you in no way can pose as a minor. Ends he, quote, and that's set up so that there isn't a vigilante justice. Lovarro, by the way, faces felony charges of statutory sexual assault, corruption of minors, aggravated indecent assault, and criminal use of a communication facility. Penn State has been sued over accusations that trustees violated the state's Sunshine Act to potentially conduct public business privately, reports Spotlight PA. Filed yesterday, the lawsuit claims that the board didn't publicly state why its Audit and Risk Committee held quote-unquote executive sessions and its full board of trustees a quote-unquote conference and/or privileged executive session behind closed doors last month. And this apparently isn't the first time either. Spotlight PA states it spent the last 16 months documenting what may be a pattern of improperly closed meetings held by the school's trustees as well as its executive committee. Spotlight PA, according to the suit, seeks the court's, quote, intervention in the form of declaratory and injunctive relief. If you're a med-ed customer in your county, you may experience an interruption in electric service tomorrow, states the York Dispatch. Between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., the company is putting the finishing touches on a project it hopes will improve the reliability of its electric service in the area. This includes converting an existing power line to a higher voltage and is all part of a 5-year, multi-million-dollar revamp plan. Med-Ed did say it already reached out to people who would be affected, but just in case you forgot, consider this segment a friendly reminder. The Air. Show Tour is taking place at Harrisburg International Airport in May 2025, says PennLive. And while that's ways away, you may want to put it on your calendar now if you're an aeronautics fanatic, because the U.S. Navy Blue Angels will be making a guest appearance during the air show. Not sure if you've ever seen these guys do a flyover, but man, are they incredible. For more information on the tour, go ahead and click on that related podcast link. That wraps up today's episode. For more news, drop by PennLive.com. And please don't forget to leave this podcast a rating and to share it around with your family and friends. Thanks in advance, and as always, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll be back for Friday's episode of Today in PA. Today in PA is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania. Stay nice and cozy this season by heading to Renewal to get 20% off every window and door with nothing down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Call 717-727-7558 or drop by rbacentralpa.com/deals for more information. Offer ends December 31st.